Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. As you know, last night was the Super Bowl, and so NFL football season is over now. Well, by coincidence, my friend Mike Jansen, who is the announcer for the Indianapolis Colts, that means his football season is over. I'm sure he does other things, but he sent me something today, and it reminded me I would go ahead and tell you. For those of you that don't know, Mike Jansen, when I first started this channel, he offered for free to create my intro for me. And he's the one that created my intro that you see when you watch my channel. And so every once in a while, I always try to remind you that he has a production company. He probably has some time on his hands now that the season's over, I would imagine. And you can go to mgjansen.com. He has a production company if you need any production work done. Well, Mike sent me this today. This is from CNBC. Investors who believe finance is going digital now have a way to put money on the trend. What this is talking about is an ETF that's being, it's called the ARK FinTech Innovation ETF. And what this ETF does is it invests in companies that are investing in fintech and doing different things in fintech. And I wanted to read you just a little bit from this. Because it's right in line with digital assets. ARK Investment Management is launching its first financial technology or fintech focused exchange traded fund on Monday. The actively managed ARK FinTech Innovation ETF began trading on the New York Stock Exchange ARCA under the ticker ARKF. It includes public companies that could use technology to bypass incumbent financial players by making things faster and cheaper. Another key area is blockchain, the technology behind Bitcoin. Despite the nosedive in Bitcoin prices, Wood, who I guess is one of the guys involved in this, is still bullish on the future of it and other cryptocurrencies. She pointed to the jump in volumes and the amount of people sending and receiving Bitcoin despite falling prices. Square, for example, lets customers buy Bitcoin through the Square Cash app, and its CEO, Jack Dorsey, has touted its potential. By embracing crypto, Wood said, they are attracting a new breed of customer. So this is just one of the other type of investments that you could, like, for instance, people that are in 401ks or have an IRA, you could invest in things like this to get more exposure to what's coming with cryptocurrencies and fintech in general. And so I wanted to pass that along. Next, now look, this is real. I'm showing you this all in fun, kind of. I'm not into superstitious stuff or anything, but I still thought this was worthy of passing along to you. This was sent to me by Renewable Guy at REN3W4BLEGUY. And he sent me this. It's about last year the Chinese lot was made out of the Chinese New Year and all. When you go to a Chinese restaurant, you're familiar with all of these little symbols. A lot of Chinese restaurants, you can read what your symbol is based on your birthday. I just thought this was interesting enough. It was passed along to me by him, and I thought it was interesting enough because he sent me an article having to do with this related to crypto, which is just purely for fun, okay? Chinese New Year in 2019 starts on Tuesday, February 5th, tomorrow, and ends on January 24th, 2020. Conforming to Chinese horoscope, the year of the pig, 2019, comes right after the year of the dog, 2018, and before the year of metal rat, 2020. Year of the pig, 2019, a year of fortune and luck. The pig occupies the last 12th position in the Chinese zodiac. You are a pig Chinese zodiac native if you were born in one of these years, and it gives the years that you would be born. According to Chinese astrology, 2019 is a great year to make money and a good year to invest. 2019 is going to be full of joy, a year of friendship and love for all zodiac signs, an auspicious year because the pig attracts success in all the spheres of life. Well, folks, if you need some hope, maybe it's the pig. So he had sent me this article, Happy New Year, the crypto pig. So I think I'm going to use that in this title. But he calls it the crypto pig. But anyway, I'm not going to go through this whole article, but that's more or less the gist of it, is that this is a lucky year, Okay, moving along. This was a whale alert, okay, from today, where 1 billion XRP was moved, transferred from unknown wallet to unknown wallet on BitHome. And then if you click on this was sent to me by XRP veteran, and this gets really interesting. He says, read the memo. And this is a link to, every transaction on the ledger. You can click on, you can actually see the movement. And that's what's so great about blockchain and XRP. You can actually see the movement of the money. It's completely transparent. Well, this is the transaction. This is a picture of the transaction, that 1 billion that moved. I think it's the same transaction as that whale alert. But in the memo, these things, you can put a memo in these transactions, and someone wrote into the memo. And what I thought, I don't know if it's got to be from somebody huge. And so who knows, it could be from Ripple themselves. It says escrow execution, and I don't know if that means from Ripple's escrow. I guess it could. Well, anyway, the memo says crawl, walk, run. And to me, I want to say, and don't quote me, but I want to say at some point that's something that Brad Garlinghouse said. Like, you got to crawl first and then you can walk and run. I want to say Brad Garlinghouse, don't quote me, but I want to say Brad Garlinghouse has said something like that in the past. But in any event, this is an interesting thing to look at. Okay, finally, just now, I was driving in my car and I got a text from 2 different friends that they know that I'm into cryptocurrencies. And I want to make a point here. I don't ever get texts from friends about crypto unless I always think about the song from Morrissey. We hate it when our friends become successful. I don't ever get texts from my friends when there's good things about the crypto, but when they think that maybe I got hurt by crypto, they immediately text me. And the reason I wanted to tell you all about it is because that's the impression that my friends got when this article came up. This article is on the major radar now. It came up on Fox News, and the second it came up on Fox News, I get 2 texts from friends. In other words, the perception of average Joe public is that when they read something like this, is that this is all horrible for all crypto. Anybody that's invested in crypto is stupid, and look at you did something dumb. When if they really understood what was going on, those of us that really understand crypto, we buy Ledger Nano S's. We do it the smart way. We don't keep our digital assets on exchanges because we understand this business. When something like this happens, it does not discount everything about crypto. It just means in life you have to do certain things smart. And those of us that invest in crypto, we understand our investment and we understand what to do to protect our investment. The same way that in traditional finance, you could invest your money with a Bernie Madoff. And if you invested your money with a Bernie Madoff, you lost everything you had. Well, there's a thing called due diligence. And when you are a crypto investor, the same due diligence that you would do to keep yourself from putting your money with a Bernie Madoff, you have to do your due diligence, which in this case involves getting something like a Ledger Nano S to protect your investment. But that does not, just like the fact that Bernie Madoff stole billions of dollars from investors does not mean that investing in Wall Street is somehow awful or a scam. It just means that Bernie Madoff is a scam, and the people that invested with him did not either didn't think it through enough or didn't do their due diligence. And so just as with this is $190 million gone forever. Well, knowing the backdrop, this was, for those of you that don't know, this was a small Canadian exchange. Anybody who's been in crypto for any period of time has heard someone tell them, do not leave your crypto on the exchanges. And if they haven't heard that, then they have not done their due diligence. And so there's another point I want to make in this. But anyway, before I make the final point, the Ledger Nano S, I'll tell you all the time, because you do not want to get ripped off. You can go in the description of all of my videos, any video I've ever made, and you can go, there's a link to go get a Ledger Nano S. There's one version that you can get for $59. The newer version with Bluetooth capability you can get for like $119. But I want to make one final point with this. I firmly believe that there is underway. I'm seeing a lot of negative articles. I saw a negative Bloomberg article today, another article about how crypto's dead. They were referring to the Paris FinTech conference and basically said that the whole theme of it is that crypto's over. I mean, it was just a terrible article. But what I want to tell you is I believe that there's going to be one more, and I think this is a part of it. I think there's going to be one more big push to drive the crypto prices down. I believe that that's what's going on right now. There's going to be one more big push to do that, because I keep hearing over and over and over, like it's a drum that's being beat intentionally. I keep hearing over and over and over that Bitcoin's has gone down, but it's still going to go down to 1,500. Well, I'm just saying, people, be ready. Okay. One last thing I want to show you, and then I'll go. And that is this. I want to show you this picture. I thought it was a great picture. Money may not buy happiness, but I'd rather cry in a Lambo than on a bus. So I thought I would show you that. I thought that was funny. I'm a digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that money may not buy happiness, but I'd rather cry in a Lambo than on a bus. Thank you for listening.